Welcome back. Now to the big political face-off in Karnataka. The Congress is bracing for a Rahul Gandhi-led protest on the 5th of August in Bengaluru over allegations of manipulation of electoral rolls in the Bengaluru Central and Bengaluru rural constituencies during the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. While the Congress and Rahul Gandhi claim they have solid proof to back these allegations, the question remains, are these just wild allegations, a political gimmick, or is there really serious proof? If yes, why has it not been put out in the public domain or before the Election Commission or before a court of law? The BJP, though, is also on an offensive against the Congress state leadership and has said there will be a Diwali dhamaka in the Congress and a change of guard in the state. Listen in to the political reactions before we head to a power pack panel.
Rahul Gandhi has got evidence. Rahul Gandhi has got evidence. So, yes, he is coming here to protest and to meet the election commissioner. Even at the time of assembly election, we found a lot of, how they misuse the chilme. More than 8,000 workers they deployed, gave them a certificate and did all this rubbish. So that is why my leader, though this is one of the important state and city, he wanted to come and he has made a research on that. He is not just coming for a political purpose. We want to educate the people of this country and Karnataka what went on, even at the time of parliament. We know that we might have lost an election, we might have won election. We want to save democracy. We don't want the election commission to be a part of a political process.
I really don't know why Rahul Gandhi is so confused. If at all, if BJP can manipulate election commission, if at all, if BJP can misuse election commission, then why did Congress come to power in Karnataka with 136 MLAs? And how did Congress win 3 by-elections? MLA. How did 3 MLAs win in these by-elections?
Well, we'll have a face-off and an analyst this evening. Joining us, Prashant GS of the BJP, Shatabish Shivanna of the Congress will join us in a bit. Sandeep Shastri of the Lokniti Network will also join us in a bit from now. But for the moment, you're the only voice here. Prashant GS, your response to serious allegations being made. The Congress has not made this once or twice, but consistently that there have been manipulation of electoral rolls in a constituency where the Congress lost by just over 30,000 votes.
Veera, isn't this a case of sour grapes? Congress is making this allegation on a selective basis only in seats which has lost. It has become probably a prestige for DK Shivkumar that his brother lost the election and therefore now he wants to pin the blame on BJP, stating that because of BJP doing something that his brother lost. He is unable to accept that people refused to give the mandate of the Lok Sabha seat of Bengaluru Rural to Congress. They gave it to Dr. C.N. Manjunath. Therefore, unable to digest that his family, whatever he was treating it as his family borough, he lost it. Unable to face the people and his so-called supporters, where he claims that he is a strong man, he is now making these baseless allegations. And to support him in his endeavor, they have their supreme leader, Rahul Gandhi, who's a habitual offender when it comes to making these statements. And time and again, he apologizes to Supreme Court whenever he makes these statements. And now he's making one such statement against the Election Commission. So therefore, if Rahul Gandhi has proof, why didn't they submit the proof to the electoral body as soon as the election got over within the prescribed time?
Shatabish Shivanna, the question being asked by Prashant and by many is that if you have concrete proof a year after that election, why have you not moved the Election Commission A or moved the court of law, whether it is Bengaluru Rural or Bengaluru Central? We've had instances in the past of losing candidates challenging the election when they have proof of some manipulation.
See, we are, hi Raghav, we are not here to complain. We are here to confront a constitutional crime. When votes are stolen, democracy is murdered and the Congress party is the first to stand up. The KPCC research wing has conducted a 6-month data-driven and evidence-backed analysis and has concluded that there has been electoral fraud. Now, it is only justified that Sri Rahul Gandhi, being the leader of opposition, amplifies this issue and takes it to the people. Wherever there is credible evidence, may it be a Zilla Panchayat, Taluk Panchayat, assembly election, or a parliamentary contest, it mandates a thorough inquiry. And on August 4th, Sri Rahul Gandhi will be here. He is meeting the people. He wants to expose this hypocrisy of the BJP. This is a deeper conspiracy. And the question of why the Congress chooses to challenge or chooses not to challenge specific election outcomes is immaterial.
No, but it is not immaterial, Shatabish. I will just ask you this simple question. When you're making a serious allegation against a democratic process saying you have concrete proof, is it not incumbent upon those with concrete proof to move the relevant authorities to challenge that before making it a political allegation?
See, fraud vitiates every process of law. And when democracy itself is tainted, selective criticism cannot override accountability and the truth. The question is not, wait, let me finish. The question is not which result the Congress challenges. The question is why fraud is being allowed to go unpunished. If there is nothing to hide, why silence or ridicule Sri Rahul Gandhi? A party that manipulates votes has no moral right to talk about people's mandate. The BJP's real fear is that they will be exposed and that we will expose their factory of fake voters or election manipulation.
Shatabish, I dare you, your leader D.K. Shivkumar and his leader Rahul Gandhi, who will put to strict proof to prove this allegation what you're making. You are answerable.
The BJP. Please
be informed that you are making allegations without any proof, and if you or your leader or your supreme leader Rahul Gandhi, who has time and again been exposed for his anti-India stance, this time he will be punished more by the people of the country than anybody, because we are looking at what is happening in the parliament also. Rahul Gandhi has always taken an anti-India stand. He has never supported the country. He stands and supports those forces who speak the voice of the enemy nation. And now, without having
let's stick to Bengaluru Central and Bengaluru Rural in this conversation, because
to go to the court. If they believe in the courts, let them go to the court, submit the proof, and let the court order inquiry. Let us see. If Congress has got proof, if Rahul Gandhi has got proof, why is he wanting to do this tamasha of coming here and doing padayatra here? Not required. Let him go to the court, let him file the petition in the court, and the court will decide.
Shatabish.
Is the Congress not... what do you say? There is a Congress not believing in the
Bharatiya
judiciary?
Janata Party and the spokesperson Prashant GS are experts in digressing from the issue. The fact of the matter is the right to vote is a fundamental right guaranteed under the Constitution. An allegation of voter manipulation or electoral fraud is a direct attack on the basic tenets of democracy. And if the Election Commission, a constitutional authority required to protect the free and fair election process, is complicit with the ruling government, it's a betrayal of democracy.
Shatabish,
When the leader of opposition, Lok Sabha, with
1 year,
responsibility publicly declares
without any proof, you cannot be allowed to peddle lies on national media.
When a leader of opposition, Lok Sabha publicly declares...
Shatabish, wait.
Election was rigged. You have taken a year and a half to say that election is rigged. What were you doing all this while?
Let me make one point.
Let's Shatabish, the point being raised is very clear. There is a very different argument. It comes to SIR in Bihar. The issue has been playing up. You've raised it in Parliament. That issue is a separate one where the party, there are several players who have challenged it in the apex court. So that's a different aspect. I'm asking for a specific question. Here is a state government with the Congress. Now, if you're saying that 1.5 years after an election in Bengaluru Rural and Bengaluru Central, you have concrete proof and you're going to reveal it at a protest site, it gives the optics of making it a purely political gimmick at the moment, not one that shows a sense of substantial fight to question a process that's gone wrong, because it's extremely important. And often, and I'm pointing this out as well, whether it was 2009 in Shivaganga, or in other cases, there are several cases where losing candidates have moved the courts when they have had evidence of manipulation? Why has that not happened? Why has there been no effort in that regard?
No, see, the beginning point is Sri Rahul Gandhi we want as a Congress party, we want Sri Rahul Gandhi to amplify this issue. Now, he is a leader of opposition. With utmost responsibility, he has publicly declared that there has been a voter or electoral fraud in a particular constituency of Karnataka. The bare minimum response that we expect is not criticism and political mudslinging. What we request is an impartial, independent, and time-bound investigation. Now, all these
Why
things
is there
take time.
court?
The
Who's stopping you?
KPCC, no, sir, don't interrupt me. I don't
Mr.
understand.
Satish Shivana,
The
why is the
KPCC
petition in the court?
research
Who's
wing,
stopping you?
after a 6-month
Approach
detailed
the High Court under
inquiry,
Article
with
226
data,
or up to the
evidence,
Supreme Court
have
under Article 32.
to the conclusion that there has been an electoral fraud.
Your
Now, Sri
petitions,
Rahul
either the
Gandhi-
High Court or Supreme Court will admit the petition. Aren't you aware of the basic
We
process
are
of law?
going, see, I don't
Aren't you
understand.
aware of the
We
basic
reserve
process
our
of
right
law?
to do what we want when we want to do. We will
You
submit,
are
we will
using it as a
go to
political
court, we will go to
toolkit
the
and it's
election
only a
commission,
gimmick
or we will take
by
it to the
Rahul
people of the
Gandhi
state.
to
You
divert
tell us what we should
attention
do,
of his
when we should
anti-India
do it.
stance.
Okay.
I dare you to file a petition in the High Court or the Supreme Court and let the court.
We will do it when we have to, sir. Please be patient.
But Prashant, you're a lawyer as well. They have the right to do it when they want to. Prashant, the point is this. Hang on. Prashant, the point is this. The point is this, Prashant. The point that's being made is that they have the right to move the court when they want to. They are saying they will give out the concrete proof. The whole question is that there is a manipulation of the election process. And that is a perception that's becoming difficult to combat.
No, Bira, the perception by Congress is not difficult to combat. They are creating it out of their toolkit without any evidence to undermine democracy, because the same constituencies where Congress got the lead in 2023 assembly elections and they have 136 MLAs, now they want to turn around and say it was manipulated. They won 3 by-polls. There, the EC was free and fair. The democracy was, upheld to the core. Only in seats where they have lost, they have a problem, which indicates that they are cherry-picking issues.
Okay,
If they have
cherry-picking issues. Quick response from you, Shatabish, before we close this debate. Cherry-picking issues. Where you've lost, you have a problem. Where you've won, you've said it's a free process. It's a clean process.
Wherever there is credible evidence of election fraud, please don't interrupt. Wherever there is credible evidence of election fraud, may it be in any election, it is a direct attack on democracy. We have found evidence in Bangalore Central. We are exposing it. And if at all the Congress takes the moral high ground and says, we won the Telangana election, we won the Karnataka election, we could have remained silent about it. No, this is an attack on democracy. This is an attack on the constitution.
We leave this conversation here because much more will play out when that protest happens in Karnataka. Obviously, the Congress BJP face off, never a dull moment there, but we leave that conversation here.